Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, we're talking Michael Bisping, his thoughts on the potential fight that could possibly happen and could possibly be announced anytime soon. And we're talking about the Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev fight for that lightweight title. We're going to get into Bisping's comments. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Michael Bisping believes that Ilia Topuria versus Islam Makhachev is too much of a mega fight for the UFC to pass up on. I would have to agree with, obviously, Michael Bisping, just because of the two names mentioned, right? But there's also one other way of looking at it, and I think that's probably what's going to end up happening. And the thing that I'm talking about here is that Ilia Topuria gets to face one person before facing the champion of division, Islam Makhachev, if Islam's still the champion come that time, which we assume him to be, right? One fight for Ilia in the lightweight division, and if he finishes that fight in spectacular fashion, is going to add to the intrigue of Islam versus Ilia Topuria. So we don't have to jump to conclusion right away. We can kind of play boxing politics for this one and kind of build up the hype for the Islam versus Ilia Topuria fight by throwing Ilia Topuria in a number one contender matchup, perhaps against Charles Oliveira, which is the fight that I think is inevitably going to happen, right? Or it could be directly Islam. But I think from a marketing perspective, putting Ilia against Charles Oliveira before Islam Makhachev, the guy's really that good. He gets to face Islam. But I do understand that you're risking Ilia losing to Charles Oliveira, even though, with all respect to Charles, it's a very tough fight for Oliveira, especially on the feet. It's a very tough fight for Oliveira. When it goes on the ground, I would probably have to assume that the stronger out of the two, even though he comes from the lighter weight class, is Ilia Topuria. But obviously, submissions, we have to go with Charles Oliveira. Will the Islam fight happen? I think for Ilia, Charles Oliveira fight is closer. It's going to add anticipation to the potential Islam fight and add to the hype, quite frankly. If you made it this far, appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.